guys, I'm Kanti Alisnari. In this video, I will discuss how to use a microscope. Before that, do you know a microscope? Okay, let's discuss. We as humans have limited five senses, especially in seeing very small or microscopic objects. Therefore, we need a tool called a microscope. Micro, which means small, and scoping, which means to see. So, a microscope is a tool that can be used to see microscopic objects that cannot be seen with the eye directly. This helps solve the human problem of small organisms. There are two types of microscope, namely based on the number of lenses and based on the lens source. Microscope based on the number of lenses consists of simple microscope that only have traditional single lens. Simple microscopes have sufficient optical quality to observe organisms such as Hydra and Protista. Next is a multi-lens or compound microscope, which has more than one lens to make the magnification and separation of objects better. The second type of microscope based on the lens source consists of a light microscope that uses light radiation source to view objects. This light microscope is used to observe the living and preserved specimen. An electron microscope that uses electron beams instead of light and magnets instead of considered lens, usually used in medical laboratory. To use a microscope, we must know the function of each part in the microscope. And knowledge is needed about how to use a microscope properly and correctly. It is also necessary to properly care for the microscope, so that the microscope can be durable, long-lasting in use and when making observation. There are no disturbances found in the microscope, such as the presence of fungus, dust, and oil below the microscope lens and other disturbance in the non-optical part of the microscope if not treated. Well, let's discuss. Microscope part. First, ocular lens as a magnifying glass or from a virtual image, direct and large. Objective lens from an image of light into the aperture of the diaphragm. Revolver, where the objective lens will be used. An object lamp clamps the object glass so it doesn't move. Object table, to place the object of observation. And diaphragm adjusts the amount of light. Lamp as a light source, the illumination object or preparation. Preparation position adjustment lever. The top adjusts the position of the preparation toward the front or back, and the bottom adjusts the position of the preparation to the right or left. Microscope arm. To hold the microscope. Macrometer, move the tube up and down with a round sweep, and micrometer, move the tube up and down with a smooth sweep. Leg switch, to turn on or off the microscope. Like intensity control, adjust the required brightness of the lamp. Step to using a microscope. First, turn on the microscope by pressing the on button. Second, place the object on the preparation table. Next, adjust the position of the preparation with the adjusting lever until it finds the right position. Next, bring the preparation table closer to the objective lens using a macrometer. Next, adjust the required exposure with the lamp intensity lever. And the last, sharpen the image of objective using a micrometer. Next, how to maintain the microscope. First, lift and carry the microscope always in an upright position with one hand, holding it tightly on the arm of the microscope and the other hand supporting the base or legs. Second, land the top position simply by turning the actuating hand as a turning position re-establishes in it when finished. Third, try to keep the quick objective lens one axis below the eyepiece. Next, upright position so that the dust doesn't stick along. Okay, next, wipe off the remaining immersion oil using sealer as soon as possible after the immersion oil observation has neat and dry with a clean cloth. And the last, clean the lens or other parts with a clean cloth from soft material, flannel, every time you use the microscope. According to the expert, standard microscope storage devices are made of wood modified with glass because wood can be strong to support the weight of the microscope, while glass can reflect light from outside so that the humidity of the cupcord will be maintained. And in the cupcord, it must be given a light to maintain a stable temperature so that it is not too humid. The impact of using a standard microscope storage cabin is that is effectively used as means of storing microscope so that microscope can be maintained durable and long-lasting.